Hustle. You okay? So we're having a little issue with Mr. Hustle this morning. So like, I don't think it happened yesterday, but yesterday he was being super weird. Like, he wasn't coming down in the basement with us, and when he did, he walked like all low and he looked kind of scared. And I was like, man, something happened while we were out at work. But anyways, like, we figured something happened. Maybe something fell and it scared him or whatever. And we went to sleep, whatever. And this morning I gave him his puffers and it was wet everywhere. Like in the mask, the air chamber mask, it was all wet. I was like, why is there water everywhere? And there was water all over his chin. I was like, did he just drink? I don't know. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep an eye on him. And the more I looked at him, like, he's drooling so bad, like a lot. Like, you see? Oh, it was just leaking. Well, now that I'm trying to show it, oh, there's a little leak. Yeah, you see, it keeps leaking, and oh yeah, it's leaking now. And a bit earlier, it was leaking a lot. He was like trying to sleep, and it was leaking so much. I was like, oh man, like, I think he's having teeth issues. Oh, he's eating his hard food though. He hasn't been eating hard food all day. Well, all day. It's just noon. But I feel like it's teeth issues. I'm pretty sure he's got gingivitis, and I haven't been really good on brushing his teeth because of everything that's going on in our lives right now, and the move and all the renovation, and there's some stuff in the background also that I'm not talking about, like some family stuff. So I haven't been good on keeping up with brushing his teeth, and he doesn't always chew his food. A lot of the time he'll just swallow it, so it doesn't really help with like brushing his teeth. So I know he's got a lot of plaque, tartar, I don't know what it's called, but he's got some buildup, and I know he doesn't have a good hygiene for his mouth. So I'm thinking that it's teeth related, all this drooling, but it's worrying us a lot because he's kind of weird also. He keeps hiding. He doesn't really, like, are you okay? He looks like he's in pain. He seems different to us. So I called his regular vet, and they could see him in, what is it today? In 6 days. And I was like, okay. And they were like, maybe you can try with another vet that's actually closer to us. And we used to have an account with them like years back. So I called them, and we did still have an account with them. It's still open. So they're able to see us today. So I'm very, very happy. We're just waiting. It's in about 4 hours. So we'll have him checked up. Huh, baby? Yeah, little cutie pie. There's always something up with this poor little guy. So if you're not aware, like, you see, he's stretching and he's around. Like, right now it's just because I'm speaking English, because he's weird about me speaking English. But if you're not aware, though, this is Stencil. If you haven't seen the channel before, Stencil and Hustle. So if you haven't seen our channel before, Hustle, oh, he's drooling so much. Hustle is asthmatic, since he was like 1 year old. He started having asthma really, really bad. Like extremely bad asthma. It's not just little like here and there. He's been hospitalized for 5 days at the emergency in a little oxygen tank and everything. So it's pretty bad asthma. He's 7 now. He's gonna be 8 in May. A baby. So he's been living with asthma a long time, and he's allergic to everything. Baby. Chicken, some types of fish. So yeah, it was very hard for a while to find food for him. So we just went with what the vet suggested. It's meant for allergies. It's hydrolyzed or whatever, how it's called. And and we went with that, and I felt like it wasn't really good food. Like, you know, that company, that brand that the vets sell at their clinics. I'm not going to name it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's not good food. But we went with what the vet said, and also for his asthma, he was on medication, like pretty harsh pills. I don't know if it's steroids or cortisone. Cortisone. I'm not sure if it's which one it is, but it's a pill that they told us eventually it might cause him problem in the long term, but he really needed that pill because he was having asthma to a point where it was gonna kill him. So we needed to give him that pill, and they did tell us it's gonna cause some problems in the long term. This, in addition to the cat food that the vet suggested for his allergies, one of the two or both combined had him develop diabetes, type 2, I guess, right? So now he's also a diabetic, which means he's not more prone to infections, but when he's got when he has a problem, like he had allergic reactions a couple of months ago on his back, it took a long time to heal up. And he also had a freestyle monitor, 2 freestyle monitors put on him with some glue, had an allergic reaction to that. It peeled off some skin and it scabbed. So he also had a hard time healing that because he's a diabetic. But yeah, he went through a lot, and right now I think it's a teeth problem. So I googled a couple things about cats drooling, and it talked about maybe anxiety, but he doesn't seem anxious right now. He seems pretty good. It talked about pancreas, whatever, and nausea. He's not having nausea. His poops are fine. He's eating, he's drinking. He seems normal, except he's a bit weird. Like, not weird. He just doesn't seem like he has a lot of energy. To me, it seems like he's in pain. And I know that he has bad oral hygiene. So I really think that's what's going on. But anyways, all this to say that, oh, you're drooling so much, baby. All this to say that we're going to the vet later. And I'll keep you guys updated on on this pretty boy's situation. Like, this baby is the love of my life. I've always done my best so that he could have a nice life, and I will continue on giving him everything he needs to have a nice life, right? Little pretty boy, you're the love of my life. I love you. You drooling right now? Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. By the way, I've had some people suggest some foods and stuff for him because of his diabetes, and a lot of you said that he has to be on low carb and high protein diet, and I just want to assure you that that's what he's on. For sure the food that the vet suggested was horrible, so we're not doing that again. But it just took a long time to find some food that was good for his allergies, because he kept having allergic reactions to everything we gave him. But we do have one food now that's working. I'll put a picture right here. It's raw salmon. He's not allergic to salmon. That's like one of the only things. And he's not allergic to tuna, and he's not allergic to turkey, but he's allergic to chicken. And he's allergic to a couple of other kinds of fish. So anyways, that food he's not allergic to, and it's really high protein. It's low carbs. It's the highest protein one that I could find that he's not allergic to. And other than that, every morning and every night, he needs to eat before his insulin. So he's got this food here. Oven baked tradition. We've got the salmon one and the turkey one. That's pretty much the only ones he can have. He can have also the rabbit one. He's okay with that. And he's got this tuna also that he gets sometimes. And then he's got some freeze-dried salmon and freeze-dried turkey that he really likes. And these are pretty high protein, so it's pretty good. And he's got this fish here. So you can see that he's eating good. And then we do have some junk food, which I'm all out of. He's probably gonna come. Which we're pretty much all out of. And this is bad treats. It's treats from the vet, from that same company that the vet clinics sell. He loves it so much, but it's really bad for them. But the reason we have this is when he's hypoglycemic, like his sugar is too low, he needs fast sugars, like he needs junk to like elevate his sugar, and he needs honey. So we've got a jar of honey here just for him for when his sugars are too low. So this is like emergency diabetes treats. It's not good for them, but it's perfect for emergency. I just wanted to say that's the food that he eats, and also some fortiflora, whatever, probiotics here and there sometimes. And then this is the toothpaste that we use. But like I said, I haven't been staying on top of his teeth brushing. So maybe it's my fault that he's having a lot of gingivitis and stuff. But see, Stencil is not like that. She's got perfect oral health. So I think it's also a diabetes thing. I think diabetics, it kind of comes with it to not have good oral hygiene. I'm not too sure, but this is the toothpaste we usually get. It's the enzyme one, enzymatic. So it's supposed to be good, like even when you don't brush, just having it in the mouth apparently is good. He's got his little diabetic basket here with his glucose meter and his pen. He's got his asthma basket here. It's the same puffers we take, the orange and the blue. And then he's got, this is prednisone. Prednisolone is the pill that he used to take that gives, in the long term, it gives cats a lot of issues, but it was either that or we lost him, so that was a choice. And he also has, we're gonna give him some before leaving, gabapentin. It's just to calm his nerves before we leave for the vet, because he's kind of aggressive at the vet. He's not very nice with the vets. Hey, Stencil, cutie. But yeah, I'll keep you updated while we're on the road and at the vet. Look at this drool. Ouais. Okay, so the vet called and they asked if we could come in sooner, which works perfectly because I forgot to mention that today is horrible weather. The vet had a ton of cancellation because of the weather, and we're just gonna have to be super careful and super safe. So anyways, we're going a bit early and a bit more early even because we're leaving sooner so that we can take our time going down there. It's about half an hour away. But yeah, it's funny how things work because Phil was supposed to work today and they've canceled the appointment because of the weather. Like, schools are closed today and everything. It's freezing rain, super slippery, and we're probably gonna lose power also, which is another problem we're gonna have. We don't have a generator yet because it wasn't in the budget, but we're gonna have to get that because we're for sure gonna lose power today. We did a bit earlier, but anyways, it's funny how things work because Phil was supposed to be at work right now and like I don't have a car, so we wouldn't be able to go to the vet. So it's like the universe knew that something like this was going to happen and we were going to have to go to the vet. But anyways, we're getting ready. Not Phil. Hustle had his pill to calm him down a bit so that he's not stressed for the car ride and at the vet. And yeah, he's right there. I don't know if it's gonna have time to work. It takes about 2 hours for the pill to work, and his appointment is in about an hour, let's say. So hopefully it does the job. He'll be back, Stencil. Oh my god, it's very slippery. Yep. Freezing rain. It takes a lot for schools to close here because we're used to bad temperatures. But yeah, the schools are closed today, so it can tell you how bad the roads are. So hopefully we're good. I'll sit in the back with baby Hustle. Hopefully the pills work before we get there, so he's not too stressed. Oh, baby. I love you. Let's hope it's okay, right? We got half an hour to go. Is always pretty good in cars. I have to say he's very used to going to the vet. He hates it so much, but he's still really good in cars. Usually in maybe like 10 minutes he might start to whine a bit, but it's not a big deal for him to go in a car. There's a cow. Because when he was younger, we used to go to the vet every 2 weeks, and we went to the vet so much that the vet started like not charging for the visits because he was like, it's getting ridiculous, like you're here every 2 weeks. But yeah, that was for his asthma and allergies. Poor little thing. But yeah, he's used to being in a car. At the vet though, he really hates it, and we haven't gone to this vet in particular in years, so he doesn't know them. But it's closer and they could take us today, so hopefully he's good and hopefully the pill works. And here's some cows. I hope the pill is gonna work, because it didn't leave us much time for the pill. Okay, so Hustle likes to hide in a blanket, so we always bring him a blanket, and he's been growling. Huh? Yeah, I want you to hear when he growls. I don't know if he's gonna do it, but it's kind of funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of cute. Okay. There's a lot of smells here, right? For baby. It's written in his file that he's a bit aggressive and that he likes to hide for his appointments. Aww. But when mommy and daddy are here, it's not as bad, I feel like. It's reassuring, right? Poor baby. Okay, so I'm crying a bit. So we left him at the vet. They're gonna sedate him to be able, he did very well, but yeah, they're gonna sedate him to be able to do his blood work and what else? An x-ray.
Yeah, x-ray of his teeth
and his lungs.
I think so.
So I'm sorry, I'm crying because I don't like leaving him. So yeah, they're gonna do some x-ray and whatever, all the tests they need to do.
And they'll give us some antibiotics.
Yeah, they're giving us some antibiotic just in case he's got an infection. Later. No, why continue that. And also, she found that he's got some cataracts already. So that kind of broke my heart. I did notice the other day that it looked a bit cloudy.
Yeah.
But she says it's very far. It's small, but yeah. So she suggested that we leave some lights on at night because he probably doesn't see very well. So yeah, they'll call us. Sorry, I'm emotional.
Small problem. Probably soon.
my baby.
Well-
They'll call us when he's awake and we can come and get him, and after the tests are done. So it should be like in an hour or two, I'm hoping. Let's see. We'll see, I mean. But yeah, I'll keep you updated